Hey everybody, this is Brianna Rudder, and in this video, I am going to show you how I installed my bob lace front wig from Lumiere hair. If you are new here, make sure to subscribe right now and click the bell for notifications so that you never miss my beginner-friendly hair tutorials. Now let's get started with this gorgeous look. So this is how the package looked that I received from Lumiere hair, and I'm going to show you some of the materials that they sent me, such as styling products as well as the wig itself. So it comes in a plastic baggie, and then it also has netting around the hair so that it can have little to no frizz when you receive your wig. So I removed the netting, and this is how the wig looks fresh out the package. Now I'm going to show you how the inside looks. So as you can see here, there's a comb in back, and there's also some clips at the back as well to help you to adjust. And then you have clips on the side as well as the very top so that you can position a wig on your head perfectly. So those straps at the very bottom will help you to adjust this wig to fit your exact head shape. And they also have a very stretchy center so that way it can fit perfectly to your size head. So now this is how the actual hairline of the wig looks before I do styling or anything to this hair. They also sent me wig caps so that way I can prep my hair when wearing my wig. I'm using a nude colored cap so that way I can do the bald cap method with my hair. The bald cap method is simply a method with using stocking caps that are flesh colored so that way it can look as though you have a bald head when in fact you just want a very seamless look before you apply your wig. So this is how it looks right at this point. You want to make sure that all of your hair is smooth upwards away from the cap itself so that way you can mold down your hair and it will be protected from your scissors. This little trick that I learned is to actually cut a small hole to reveal your ears throughout the cap. The reason why is because this allows for the cap to lay very flush to your actual sideburn area or near your ears, because when you free that up it allows you to actually mold it down perfectly. Now I'm using this YOUTBE glue hair spray. This is not hair glue, that's just the name of the product. So some of you get confused like, hey, you said you wasn't going to use hair glue. It's not, it's hair spray, and I'm also going to show you how to use their hair gel as well. So I'm spraying very small amounts of spray along my hairline only so that way I can actually mold this cap down to the hairline of my head. So now I'm going to be using my blow dryer, and as you can see here I have an attached nozzle that's removable. This comes with typically any blow dryer that you purchase. The nozzle helps me to have direct heat so that way it doesn't take me as long to mold down and dry my hairline. When I use the blow dryer without this concentrated nozzle, it takes me about twice as long. So now that it's dry, I'm going to use my scissors and I'm going to carefully trim the excess cap that's near my hairline. So like I said before, make sure you click the bell for notifications so that you can see more amazing tutorials on my YouTube channel. Now that I'm trimming the cap around my ears, you will see that it's stuck very well to the hairline, and I'm going to go in a little further to show you a few other tricks that I do as well. So take your time when you're doing this part. You don't want to cut your cute little baby hairs or your hairline that you got going on. We want to save all of our hairs, okay? So just carefully trim and leave a little bit of flap of the actual cap near your ears. Now at this point, I'm going to be using YOUTBE glue hair gel. Once again, this is not hair glue, this is hair gel. So I'm smoothing it onto my sideburn area so that way I can stick the cap down. Now I know that some women usually like to leave their sideburns exposed, and really to each their own. I like the full coverage of making sure it goes well past my hairline when I'm wearing wigs so that way none of my real hair is exposed. So now I'm going further in to clean up just that little bit of cap that's near my hairline so I can further mold it down with just a little bit of hair gel. So now I just put a little bit of hair gel on my finger and I'm literally just smoothing this. So I'm making sure to do very minimal editing in this tutorial so that it's very beginner friendly and you don't miss anything. So if you appreciate this style of editing and the way that I'm showing you how to do this look, be sure to let me know in the comments and I'll keep doing it, and give me a big thumbs up as well. So you're just going to continue to smooth it down so that you have that very flat, flush appearance, which gives you the bald cap method as you see here. So I'm using the pick or the end of my comb as well to smooth it down, as well as my fingers. And then I'm just going to blow dry until it's fully dry. So now that my cap is molded down, I'm going to use my scissors and I'm going to trim off the excess lace that's at the back of the wig. I like to cut my lace in kind of a wavy fashion so that way it doesn't look like a straight line of demarcation against my skin. So now that that's cut, I'm just gonna slide the wig on and I'm gonna pull it forward exactly where it naturally fits on my head, so that way I can see where I need to do any customization on this wig. Now, as you can see, it doesn't totally reach down past my sideburns, and that's because that's how my hairline is. It typically goes a lot lower near my ears, so I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna customize that throughout this tutorial. So now I'm just spraying the hair to get it a little bit wet because it helps me with plucking my hair, so that way I can have more of a custom look to the hairline. So this is how the back of the wig looks. They have tracks sewn because this is a lace front wig. So speaking of lace front wig, I'm gonna give you some specs on this wig as I'm plucking my hairline. So once again, this is the Lumiere wig, and the wig construction is a glueless lace front wig. It's a wavy short bob. It has 150% density. The hair color is natural. The hair texture is Malaysian hair, and the hair length is 12 inches. And that's the perfect length for me to have that bob look with my hair. Now you can purchase this wig in a longer length if you choose, or shorter length. You can even customize it and cut it shorter in the back and have it longer in the front. Really, it's to each their own. You should style this wig to exactly the look you want to do. Plus, their wigs are super affordable, so you can do multiple looks with their hair and just purchase different wigs and have fun with your looks. So now I'm just trimming a little bit of baby hairs so that way I can customize the look with my hairline to make it more believable and more likable for what I like with my wigs. So you just trim up a little bit, and you want to make sure to not cut in a straight line. Now what I'm doing is I'm cutting at slight waves or curves along my hairline, because like I said, when I cut my lace very straight, you can clearly see a line of demarcation. So in order to make it blend in a lot easier, I actually like to go a ways away from the hairline, leaving a good amount of lace behind, but I like to make sure I'm cutting in a curved motion as I'm doing it. And now this is the excess lace, as you can see here. So now I'm going to take a little bit of got2b glue hair gel on the end of my rat tail comb, and I'm gonna smooth it along my hairline. Now when I'm doing this part, it makes it more precise for me, so that's why I don't like to use my fingers as much. I like to use the end of the comb because I'm able to put the gel exactly where I want. So now I'm using the teeth of my comb to free up some of the hairs from the hair gel so it doesn't stick as much to my hairline. And you're just going to continue to work more and more products, small beads of glue at a time, as you're working on each space to mold it down. And then you're going to use your blow dryer once you finish one side, and then you begin working on the other side. Now you can choose to do small areas at a time, or you can do your entire hairline and then blow dry it, but I like to do it in sections. So I typically like to do the middle, then I like to blow dry it, then I like to do my right side and then my left side, as you see here. So now I'm just molding down that lace to the side near my sideburn area, and as you can see, it's pretty much a lot of lace there. And I'm going to show you how I customize it to make it work for my hairline. Now my hairline is not straight across. Like I said before, my sideburns goes pretty far down. So whatever type of wig that I wear, and this is a great wig by the way, but whatever type of wig that I wear, I have to make sure that I do just a little bit of customization in my sideburn area. I absolutely had no issues with this hair whatsoever. So now after I've done styling up a little bit of the baby hairs on the wig, I'm going to give you a really quick look, and then I'm also going to re-wet the hair. So the hair has already been washed and it was air dried, but I'm re-wetting the hair to show you how you can actually achieve that slight wet look. So when you're achieving that slight wet look with your hair, especially with bobs, you only need to use a little bit of water. As you can see, the hair looks very wet, but it's not drenched. And in order to hold that look, you just put a little bit of hair gel on the hair. And as you can see, that's how the back looks. If you want to see more short wig installs, give me a thumbs up and let me know what other looks you want me to show you. Do you want to see more bobs in different hair textures or with different colors? Let me know down below in the comment section so that I can show you a lot of different looks. So now once I finish blow drying the hair, I'm then going to go over it with a flat iron with about 2 passes per section, and this is the beautiful result that I achieved with my bob lace wig. So if you want to get this beautiful, easy to install hair, all you got to do is go to Lumiere Hair and check out the description for more. Until then, see y'all later. Bye bye.